9 orang. So everyone downloaded Node.js already? Node.js. So we are not going to do that first. I nak ingatkan lah. I want to remind you. That's why I remind, right? It's not that I'm not going to do it first. I'm just remind you. So in case you have not downloaded, right? You download it, and then you're going to download the. You're going to download the recommended one, right? Recommended one. Kesian ya Diana dan Aish malam raya kena pergi kelas. I kesian kat dia sebab diorang I'm being very ni kan sexist. Mana dia nak masak rendang apa kan? I tak masak rendang. I order kan. I'm being very sexist today. Okay, we are on week. Got work tak apa. I baru nak habiskan awal. But you said tak perlu, tak apalah. Right? I baru nak habiskan awal kelas. Normally we do that, but apa? Habis awal, please. You can always habis awal. Macam Syamil selalu buat. Buat ada kan. Okay. Yeah. Normally kalau raya ataupun raya ataupun Chinese New Year or Deepavali, normally I will always do 1 hour earlier, especially sebab apa? Actually because Chinese New Year tak because raya, because Chinese New Year kan ada apa dinner, the family dinner to happen on the ni and Christmas lah, right? Normally you have the dinner kan, raya dia biasanya hari seterusnya. So I say, sometimes student pun lalas tak datang, or might as well finish it earlier so that student can go Chinese New Year dinner. So normally after that lepas ni je apa every time benda macam ni I will finish one hour earlier lah. But actually cannot lah today. Sorry, today for this one cannot because actually your exam is finally on the Friday, right? Your exam no. Belum habis. Today cannot because your exam is on the Friday, right? So when when I ask for it kan, dia macam apa? Dia said lah, why class not enough or everything? Nanti kalau dia tahu I habiskan awal, lepas tu I request extra on Friday, nanti diorang bising. So that's why today it's the next week Friday. Next week Friday, not this week Friday. Next week Friday. So sebab I macam you're supposed to finish You're supposed to finish next week, right? I pun tak ingat. I pun tak ingat apa macam mana. But if I'm not mistaken, you're supposed to finish next week. Let's see. Berapa kali dah kita tengok benda ni? I pun selalu lupa. No, 31st. Sorry, it's on the 31st. So you finish on the week of 31st. So that's why I request for an extra ni because yes, both on the same day. So you ambil exam siapa, and then I will give you ni tengah-tengah you ambil exam tu I will call you for one-to-one. In the middle of the exam, I will give your schedule. I will give you a one-to-one. I will call you for your one-to-one. Kan, this one, right? So you tengok ni. So your no, this is not yours. Banyak benda. This one this one kan. This is other thing. This one. Okay, so you're supposed to finish Monday, right? 26. But next week lah. Oh my god, dah next week already. I ingat minggu tu lagi. Alright. Allah, macam mana ni? Alright, you're supposed to finish next week. Alright, Monday. But I owe you 1 day. Alright, so Tuesday tu ada satu lagi kelas. And then the exam will be on the Friday, alright, because the exam will be on the Friday. So Monday, Tuesday, Friday. So next week you still have class as usual. The others they finish this week, but you guys you finish Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Alright, so macam mana ni? I will know. Okay. So week 7. So who has? I baru macam jadual ni terlampau. Now I know that we cannot play anymore. I thought 2 minggu lagi. So who has the most complete exercise last time? Yang week 7 tu, tak apalah, inilah. I will just anyone want to share the to do exercise? We do 1 hour before we do Vue.js. Anyone thinks that his answer is the completest, yang paling lengkap? Anyone want to share it? Syamil lah, Syamil. Where's your answer, Syamil? Syamil. 22, 1, 5. Let's see. Tak complete. Week 5. Week 5. I don't have it. Week 4. Number keep come notes external. Week 5. Batch week 7. I tak ada juga. Batch 23 maybe. Batch 23 saya dah buang lah. What was last week? Yang apa? Yang to-do list tu, to-do list. Who thinks he has the most completed for apa? What tracker tu? Because probably sometimes I buang. Lepas kelas I buang. Lepas batch tu habis I buang. Okay, I think I have something. Let's see if I have it. Okay lah, start on column dulu. I pun tak tahu bila I buat jawapan ni, but let's see lah. I think I can. What tracker? Yeah, you can just share. Bukan ni I nak lengkapkan. What tracker? 2017. Allah, tahun bila ni? Taklah, I buat sekejap lah. Alright, so we just go to Bootstrap. Yang UI dah jadi kan? Si Joel share. It is okay. I just say I sebenarnya I just want the HTML part, right? I just want the HTML part because I will just do JavaScript semua I buang. Alright, so I just want the HTML part actually. Right? So no need to worry about it. Okay. So now, thanks Joel. So let's dia cepat sikit lah. I think yang paling malas tu actually to do the HTML. Malas saya nak buat. Right, take time. Batch 24, module 1, week 6, index of HTML. Okay. Bootstrap already, right? So this one, okay, sampai-sampai tu I betulkan because normally I prefer this to be inside a card. I think inside my picture I have a card. So each of the section, right? See, that's a good thing. You share with me, then I can help you improve it, alright? So normally BRB tak ya. I will do div class card, div class card. So once you have div class card, right, inside div class card, I will do bg light, okay, and then I will do p3, right, and then I will do m3 and margin and padding. And then this one, I will do everything inside a container. Alright, div, right, class container. So do everything inside a container. I close it at the bottom. Margin. Okay. Tak apa, I will just do apa ni? Terlambat, then I cannot ni then I cannot ni. Alright, this one the style 18 rem ni. Okay. So that's my that's from Joel's code. Alright, normally I will do cut div class cut inside div class cut. I will just add a h. I think I will add a h2 h1 on top lah, right? What track? Baru nampak ni. Class text center. Okay, so that's the first part. The second part is this one. I will do same thing as well. Div class cut. Alright, inside div class cut, BR ni I buang inside div class cut, I will do the same thing. M3 P3 and I will do BG like M3 P3 BG like. Okay, so the words ni I letak dekat dalam ni the words I put it inside inside the section. Okay, boleh buat table stripe, table bordered, table hover. Okay. And then last one sama. Div style cut. Okay, so dia akan besar lah, alright. Div style cut. We do the same thing BG M3 light, M3P light. Yep. Yeah, I think boleh lah, alright. I think can lah, alright, like this. Alright, so UI done. Thanks to Joel, UI is done. But itulah kenapa tak penuh So form div class. Oh, because there is a col 6. Actually, if you want it to be full, no need to put col 6. Sorry, no need to put col 6. Macam ni. No, I was wondering kenapa tak penuh. Because I kalau tak penuh pun kalau penuh pun okay. So that's why there is no harm if it's full. Okay, so that one. Okay, as you can see, all the form have input type. Type is actually, it has to be text ataupun number, alright, that's type. Type ni dia tak berubah Input type text, alright. But the ID, right, or the name is the one that you give. But type is normally is the keyboard type actually. Alright, so see, you share with me, I can feedback. That's a good thing. So this one is input type. Alright, so we just give you. I tak ada dalam kelas because I think dalam freecodecamp ada, right? Because maybe you tak perasan. I tak ajar dalam kelas because ni. So input type is always either this lah, right? That text, email, file, image, number, password, radio, range, reset, everything. So that's what input type is. Okay, and then I will remove form, alright. I will remove form because kadang-kadang form ni dia lain sikit. So that's why I remove it. So when you do ni, you remove lah. So BR, no need BR because now you ada BR. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this button inside my div. Okay, so kenapa macam ni? Yeah, so this one equals this one. Div one equals this one correct. Okay, I will just add. So try as much as possible to play with empty p and yeah, instead of using br, try as much as possible to use the margin padding and everything. Right, so br2 I replace this with mt3. Okay, that's about it. Anyone confused with the HTML and CSS? Sorry, anyone has problem with HTML and CSS? Will do offline dia ada masalah tu, alright. Dia punya kalau will do offline, I need to catch up. Alright. Okay, tak apa. Then I will create a function at press. Macam mana nak sadi? Besok dah raya. Bila nak sadi? Right. Sama juga. Normally I prefer this one. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. But I prefer it to be what we call camel case. Camel case means start with a small letter and then a capital letter. Alright. At press. Alright. I prefer it to be camel case. So that's why kalau you perasan, most of my function is camel case. Camel case means start with small letter, but the second letter kan macam at press. At is press, alright. At is press. The second letter is besar sedikit. Okay, so we create a function at press. So when the function is pressed, I will do var name equals to document get element by ID. Name description assignee assignee je dulu. Get element by ID name dot value. Right. Var description equals to document dot get element by ID description dot value. You have var assignee equals to document dot get element by ID assignee dot value. And then I have var difficulty, so var difficulty, right, equals to document get element by ID difficulty dot value. Okay. So ini yang I state hari itu, alright. Ini yang macam when I see some of you ask me questions privately kan, very funny. Some of it like some of it just follow ni. Just follow this, right? And then create a 3TD. Ya ini dia buat 4 kan? I think I also forget, right? So yang original how much? But I think this one is 4 lah, right? 4 or 4 TD. So var TD1, alright, equals to document dot create element TD. Is 3TD ya. Tapi sebab apa? Nah, yang ni ada name, description, assignee, difficulty, right? Description is not needed. Tak apa. I will just follow apa? I will just follow yours. Oh, okay. Yeah, description is not editable. Okay, tak apa. Kita buat 3 lah, right? So var td2, alright, equals to document dot create element td. Ini buat ada yang kelakar lah. Ada yang buat td1, td2, td3. No. This is the name of the element. This is back to your first week. Bila I ajar you first week kan, what is the difference between element, attribute and satu lagi apa? Element, attribute, what is the one more? What HTML ni consists of what? Element, attribute and Macam mana nak ambil exam? No. Element, attribute and method, no. HTML, no. Ya Allah, semua menembak. Object, no. That's JavaScript. Whatever that you tell me is JavaScript. Entities, aduh. Soalan ni soalan ni Desmond je dapat jawapan betul, yang lain semua jawapan salah. Okay, so that's so that's three things on HTML. Alright, so var td3 equals to document.createElement td. Okay. So itu actually ikut je. Alright, some of you kelakar, you don't follow it, and then I see funny answers. So just follow this. I already give you the clues. Right, inside the tds, put the value. Alright, so td1 dot inner td1 dot inner html equals to name, right? td2 dot inner html equals to description. Dia tak ada description, so assign ni td3 dot inner html equals to difficulty. And then create a tr one time, so var new tr equals to document.createElement tr. Alright, and then append the 3tds to tr, so append the 3tds to tr, so new tr dot append child td1, right, new tr dot append child td2, new tr dot append child td3, and then last kali append tr to body. Alright, append tr to t-body. So I guess he already did a t-body here. So t-body id what element, so append the tr to t-body. Alright, so document.getElement by id, apa tadi, what element, what element dot append child new tr. Alright, so that's itu sahaja. Just follow my instruction. Nanti kalau you follow it, I don't know how many hours you did the last day, hari tu berapa lama buat, but it's fip investment. Okay, so hari tu how many hours you did it, but actually if you follow the instruction, that's it. Okay, ikut aja kan. This is what I call I call it I get that. Oh, you hope to get Fibonacci, is it? Fibonacci masuk exam ke? Can't remember Fibonacci masuk exam. I don't think Fibonacci masuk exam because it's too easy. Unless Fibonacci, if you use recursive, which you have not done yet, I don't know how you're going to do. Soalan bocor is, kan ada ni soalan bocor. There is no soalan bocor. All the question is there already. There is no soalan bocor. I don't know. Mana duduk mana ni? Semua soalan dah ada. Kena practice saja. Oh, Fibonacci ada. What too easy lah. Maybe I tambah lah, right? Normal and recursion. Fibonacci normal and recursion. Bukan tambah, if not unfair. Unfair siapa dapat Fibonacci and then you dapat binary agent. See you macam bengang kan. Why Desmond got Fibonacci, I got binary agent? Binary agent. So to make it fair, that's why we add the complexity. Yeah. Alright, so that's about it. Okay, and then the last step is kan yang cakap kalau tak boleh buat, boleh tukar soalan. Tukar soalan penalty 5 markah. Alright, so every time you change questions, penalty 5 markah sampai tak ada markah lah. So max 4 kali tukar soalan. Alright, so then I will do the new document.getLoan by ID. So new TR or still need to do booking website. Whatever that I ask you to do, you do first. I think I told this is not your second project. Is the apa tu yang website ada form tu ada kan? I ask you to finish it. So that one. I can't remember. Yang ada form kat bawah tu website yang ada form tu. Okay, add event listener function. Okay, so I said do alert first. So alert row is click. No need to worry about it if korang dah pening kepala, dah dari source exam dah. If what did I say last time? Last time I said habiskan guess the number and the booking website. Kan? Not the booking website, guess the number and the apa yang hari tu kan yang ada kan tak habis hari tu yang ada tables, yang ada gambar anjing tu, right? The one that at the top have the apa yang I panggil benda tu apa payung-payung tu kan yang bukan payung apa balloon apa hot balloon kan. Remember that website? You have hot balloon and then you have the phone. So that's what I said last time. Finish that one first. After that you have guess the number that you have not finished. So maybe then focus on doing that first. So I might consider not asking you to do the website. If you focus on finishing that too first. So this is not considered as a project, but you need to finish the 2 pending things. So I might consider that one instead of so booking tu actually we will do in class. Kalau tak sebab kita buat bersama dalam kelas on with Vue.js. Okay, so one right. Okay, right, when everything is pressed and alert is click. Right. Okay, so who can clear I will add this, clear the input every time after the item is added inside the table. Tak payah reset button. Whenever I press the button, benda ni kan you see every time I type, I macam kena padam balik tau. Okay lah, kena padam balik. Sekarang nak my screen freeze ah. Can you confirm because I'm on 5G already? Okay, so no, here is okay. So maybe your connection so every time I have to clear balik. Alright, so the idea is every time I add, I want you to clear this for you. I want you to clear this for me so for usability purposes, right? I don't need to clear it every time. The connection rates are freeze. Okay, so add that first, baru kita fikir macam mana nak pass data. Try. Try. You can try and see. Okay, so you clear it using the value, right? You clear it using the value, macam tu, eh? Okay, so document dot get element by ID name dot value equals to empty. This one assignee, right, equals to empty. Difficulty equals to empty, and this one apa tadi, description equals to empty. Right, so that's if you play around with with the table, right, with the form, then you use value, right? If you play around with the HTML tag, then you use in HTML, right? So yang first salah because of, well, normally is if it's a form, then you use value. Okay, try fix sekejap. I want to get a drink. Kita datang balik. Okay, so last sekali, alright, last sekali, I shared this because this is the reference that I have. Okay, so how you pass item, or how you pass item. I was talking about object last time. Right? You need to do object. So we do var selected item, right? Sorry, var new item. Var new item equals to kan. Alright, so we have name, right? Assignee, you have difficulty, okay, and then you have description, right? So have a quick look. Whatever that is white is actually coming from your value. Whatever that is a double quote is actually, whatever that is in green is actually the key of the object. Right. So yang name tu, for example, yang name tu is actually Fibonacci. Right. The white one is Fibonacci. This one is difficult. This one is Desmond. This one is easy. Right. This one is write a Fibonacci number. So whatever that is in white color is actually coming from the form. Right. It's just that I put the same name there. Whatever that's in green is actually the key, right? The name. Right. Memang the word name itself. Okay, after I create this, I will just refer to this example. All right, I want to pass the data from from there to an event listener. So dia punya reference is this one. Alright, so I will just do this new tr. So new tr dot selected item, right, new tr dot selected item equals to new item, right? So yeah, so new tr dot selected item equals to new item. Then we do here var selected item equals to evt, alright, evt dot current target dot new dot selected item. Right, we just do here. So up row is click for plus selected item dot name. Okay, so I cuba. Let me try a little bit. Up, I click it. All right, row is click for SS. All right, so all right, and then all right, row is click for SS. Row is click for FF. Right, so that's the output. Okay, cuba you buat ni. So once you have done that, the objective now is to bring it out and show it here. Okay, anyone has an idea how to show it on the UI? Dah okay dah tu. Dah okay means halfway there. You have to change this part. Okay, any idea? Cepat. We almost maghrib already. Nak bertakbir lagi. Alright, so this one, alright, you put title here. Actually, I'm doing from the top. I would add a span. Alright, I will add a span here. Span here, span ID, name detail. Alright, this one is span ID. Span ID assignee detail. Right. And then I put here span ID description detail. And then span ID status detail. Macam tak keluar satu difficulty kan. Difficulty tak ada. Why is span already? Anyone read my slide and can explain what is a span? Macam mana nak exam ni? It's an inline container, correct? It's like a div, but it will not enter kan? Kita belajar kan inline versus block element. So it's a div that will not enter. Kan? Div tu dia enter every time. Macam P lah, right? Enter every time. But span is a div that will not enter. Div that will not enter. So that's what a span is. Okay. So once I have name detail, assignee detail, then I will put here. So document, this one I can remove. Document dot get element by ID, name detail dot inner HTML equals to selected item dot name, right? Document dot get element by ID, description detail, document dot get element by ID, assignee dot in HTML equals to selected item dot assignee document dot get element by ID. Satu lagi boleh ni session assignee, difficulty detail, assignee detail dot in HTML equals to select item dot difficulty. Okay, so if I do this, all right, Fibonacci, all right, fit one, first 20 Fibonacci, all right, beginner, all right, prime number between 1 to 1000, all right, Sunny Ash, which one is it? Okay, then I press it, right, it will come up. Okay, yep, yes. Status I can just do done or not done for some document. Dot get element by ID status detail HTML equals to, I can put here status equals to not done. Okay, boleh cuba. Can do it. Okay, any problem, any questions? Dah ready for the next one, alright, which is to add these two buttons, mark as done, delete. Go ahead, cause I'm still doing from scratch. Yang lain, how about the others? So the mark as done, we can put button. This one delete, we can do delete normally right so danger. Saya jujur je kan. Syamil, Syamil jangan jujur. Syamil diam je. Oh, dia kan dia tak ada. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Macam kurang seorang. Dia dah raya dah. Okay, so this one I will add an on click here. So I will add an on click here. Alright, mark done, press, and then delete, press, delete, press, mark done, press. So function mark done, press, function delete, press. Okay, so the idea is, and I think I will stop now. The idea is all the items, this is all the items you will add it in a global variable in an array, right? This is a table, this is a table. Then you will create a global variable of selected item. Okay, this I will do this var works, right? And then do a for loop to create an table from the array, right? And then do the delete part. So delete from the array and then redo the table using for loop. I don't know if it makes sense or not, but this is the idea. All right, so we just start with this with you. So somewhere over here, all right, somewhere over here, you will have a global variable. So var what equals to empty array, and then var selected item, well, which is nothing first. Right? If it's not selected, then it's nothing. So every time a new item is created, right? Every time a new item is created, you will add the item into the array. Alright, so for example, this one kan. So every time it is created, I will add it in an array. So what's dot push new item, right? So this is what I mean. This is what I mean. The next step is do a for loop to create the table from the array. So which means I want you to create this. I move it here. All right, using a for loop. Right, using a for loop. So replace this with a for loop, and then only you can do the delete part. All right, so you have to do this first, then only you can do the delete part. All right, got it or not? Slightly difficult a little bit, but try and see if you can decrypt and try. You can see that you can try to do the delete part, but the problem with the delete part is you have to remove it from the table, right? You have to remove it from the table, right? From this array, right? So once you remove it from this array, then only you need to remove it from the table, from the DOM, right? So that's the challenge. So that's why you need the for loop. Okay, so I will just function refresh table. All right, so there's this function we call refresh table. So create the function refresh table, right? That will create the table from the array works. So that's the last part. That's the thing that you need to do. Okay or not? Semua sudah diam? So try to focus on this part, right? We remember make make a big problem small kan? So focus on this part first, right? Focus on this part. Create the function refresh table that we create the table from the array words. You don't need to worry about the other step, just worry about this. So you have an array words. From the array words, let's say that this array word has 10 items, right? I want to create a table from it. Okay, so let's have a 30 minutes break. 8.10 lah, 8.10, 34 minutes break 8.10 30, 8.10 lah, 34 minutes break, right? So that you can also you can try and think first. Okay, I see you later. Any question, just like but I will go away for a while, then come back. Okay. Okay, so let's see. So anyone has any idea? So let's say that you have 10 items, all right? Let's say that you have 10 items on the table. It means that you have to do all this process. You have to ulang 10 kali lah, right? If you have 10 items, then you have to repeat this process 10 times. Right? So, well, let's do that, right? So for var I equals to 0, I smaller than what's dot length, I plus plus, okay? And then I will do the same process, right? I will do the same process. So, var td1, all right? Var td1 equals to document dot create element td. Kalau if you know how to copy paste, you can copy paste. If you know how to copy paste, you can copy paste. So var td2 equals to document dot create element td, right? And then var td3 equals to document dot create element td, all right? So the perubahan, right? The change is here. The change will be here. All right. So td1, right? td1 dot inner.html equals to what's I dot name. Jaga sama what's I dot name. What's I dot name. Right. So td2 dot inner.html equals to what's I dot assign. All right. td3 dot inner.html equals to what's I dot difficulty. Alright, so perubahan dekat sini saja. Right? The difference is here. Alright, instead of getting it from here, you're getting it from the item. Okay. Then you have var new tr equals to document dot create element tr, and then you complete the rest. Alright, I will just pause here. You complete the rest. Okay, try first and then see if you can complete it or not. I will need another 2-3 minutes sebab tadi tengah mengaul rendang. Not rendang lah, mengaul dinner. So you complete the rest a little bit, yeah. Right. Tak boleh lah 30 minit. Kesian. I okay sebab I tak siap, tak boleh masak lagi. Sebab kesian. Kesian Syamil. Okay, Savan or Raj. Okay. Alright, so let me give you the answer. So from here, alright, so after TR, we will do append child, sama juga so new TR. Kalau you, if you know how to copy paste, you copy paste lah. Okay, and then alright, so document, right, document dot get by ID, document dot get, malasnya, alright, okay lah, I copy paste lah. Alright, sama ada beli up, alright, sama. Well, yang actually the difference is only here lah. The difference is only here, but other than that it's the same. So the new TR, set the item equals the new item and everything. Okay, so that's about it. Okay, how to see if it works or not? right, how to see if it works or not? You remove it. You remove all the things because it repeated, right? So whatever that's repeated, you can remove it. This one also we can move, right? This one also we can move, but you move it outside the for loop. Right, you move it outside the for loop. And then you call the function refresh table. You call the function refresh table, right? Okay, so let's see. Okay, kenapa tak betul? Ya. Add a new item, call the function refresh table. Push it already. What the push new item? Just the console.log. Console.log what's here? Okay, let's see. Okay. It's a problem. Let me see if it's added on the table. New item is not defined. Line 113. Line 113. 113. Oh, this one is not new item. This one is what's what's the okay, sekali lagi ya. So let's see ya. Okay, that one done. Okay, that's done. Tapi ada bug because every time it will add the previous one. So once you verify, you fix the bugs. Right? Once you verify this, you fix the bugs. Can you see the final result? Yes. All right. So once you add, all right. Dia macam tadi, right? It will be added here, but there is a bug which is keep repeating. This is the first one, SS, and then SSDD, and then SSDDEE, right? But there is a bug that I want you to fix. So there's a bug that I want you to fix. What to remove? The previous one, kan? Because I hope you understand why. So I start with 0. Alright, I start with 0, kan? Okay. Then okay lah, FF kan. So the first one is FF, the second one EEE. But you see, it's always FF and then FFEE. Alright, so basically I need to remove this one first. Then only I add it every time. So you find a way. Where should I do it? Oh, from @press, whatever that you have, whatever that you see ada kat sini kan, var td1 and everything kan, you remove it. So you don't need to do var td1. The code will be as simple as this. Right? The code is as simple as this. Okay. Okay lah, semua dah penat. Lagi cepat kita buat, lagi cepat raya kan. So document, alright, dot get element by ID. What element, alright, this one is inside press, so inner HTML equals to empty string, right? So this is clear. Clear the child first. Sorry, this one is not here. This one I can do it. This one I can do it here. Right, clear the child first. Okay, so once I do that, refresh. All right, so AAQQ. All right, and then BB. All right, and then CC. All right, and then just check. All right, this one okay. All right, boleh cuba tengok. But still, it does not. It's the same thing as what we did just now. The result is the same, but now only you can do the delete function. All right, now only you can do the delete function. Alright. Ada yang berjaya? Anyone successful? Still doing and catching up to this slow. Itulah mood raya kan. Itu jangan salahkan I ya. I tulis kat sini. Mana dia? Jangan salahkan I tu ya. There is a special message for you, but I didn't tag lah, right? Special message for you. What was it? Special message for those who's absent. At least your new UI needs to be ready before next class. Ya, ada special message lah. Tapi I tak channelation lah. Hari tu kan tak dia lah. But I really have a special message. Your UI needs to be ready. Because yeah, I will start without creating the UI. Alright. So once you arrive here, then that's it. You can just remove. Right, the next step siapa yang sudah remove. Remove the item from array, then refresh table. Okay. Alright. Ada yang nak percaya? Anyone manage to do it? So when the button is deleted, right, when the button is deleted, when the delete button is pressed, all right, so you remove the item from the array and then refresh table. Higher ni. All right, so how do I do it? I just now we have this we have this selected item, right? We have this selected item, so var selected item. So when the button is pressed here, right? When the button is pressed, all right. So I will do buang var, right? Selected item, right? Selected item equals to event current target of selected item. So what's the difference? Tadi, if I put var, it becomes local. If I remove var, it will refer to the selected item on top. Then it will become global. That's what we want. We want it to be global. Why we want it to be global? Because I want to do this, right? I want to do, when the delete button is pressed, I want to do what's dot splice selected item. What's dot splice selected item. I think you know, you learned already in array. Array splice. This one. So this one we did together, removing an item in an array. So the plus method add or remove an array element. All right, so sorry, splice ke slice? Splice and slice array JavaScript. Right, sorry. Slice and splice need to have so it's not like this. It has to be for var I equals to 0, I smaller than what's dot length, right? I plus plus, right? If selected item dot name equals to what's I dot name, right? Then what's dot splice I1. Sorry kenapa tadi I silap sebab you have to use the index. All right, I do this, I want to get the index. So if it's equals to the index, I is the index, then I will remove it. That is great. All right, once I have done it, I will do refresh table, and then I will just do selected item equals to null. Okay. Yep, what was it? What's gonna gear? So AA, AA, AA. Right, I will do BBB, BBB, BBB. All right. CCC, CCC, CCC. All right, I will do BBB. All right, delete it from the table, check the table. All right, then BBB will be gone. Okay. Let's see. This is in module 3. You will learn the simplified version of this. Okay. So this one done, huh? Seems like something is wrong. I think the two main one is this one lah. Add press and the top one just now. Refresh table. Okay. All right. Any other questions? Anyone managed to do it? Delete part. Delete part. Sorry, tadi ada delete part. So this is a delete part. Okay. Diam semua ni. Alright, and then last one, Mark dan Express is very easy. You just selected item dot status selected item dot status equals to done selected item dot status equals to done. Dan dia kena okay already. Alright. So one more time. Alright, alright, and then we do BBB. Alright, we'll do CCC. Okay, and then we just select BBB. Alright, mark as done. Sorry. So this one, mark, after I do mark as done, I will do it, right? So document dot get element by ID. Status detail dot inner HTML equals to done. Okay. One more time, up. So I will do BBB. I will do CCC. Alright, we'll do BBB. Alright, And I will do AA, mark as done, bukan done, and then PVP, not done, but AA, right, done. Magic. Everything works like magic. You can screenshot from top to the bottom. Alright. Up. Semua gagal hari ni, everyone ya. Kena semua have a problem today. This will be a good exam questions. Boleh sempat lagi ni tukar. Imagine you have not get data from internet, you have not called API yet. Right, so there is one part normally where you need to get all this data from API, from the internet. So API, if you remember, week 6, week 7, is about retrieving data from internet. So this is how you're going to do it. It's mixing JavaScript and HTML. Mixing JavaScript and HTML. Why lah no number on the site? It's not about the number. It's about the code. Alright, it's about the code because our number might be different. Okay. Not yet. Because the finished product is forever, and when I delete, this should be hidden. All right, when I delete this should be hidden. So that's you have that, and then you should also get the data because every time you refresh, the data gone. So there are still things to do. Belum habis lagi, belum boleh raya lagi. Ash dan Diana and siapa lagi dalam ni? Ash, Diana, and Syamil dah raya, tapi yang lain tak boleh lagi. Later have to Amirul, tak perasan Amirul pun diam hari ni. Biasa dia ni. Oh, you CNY Kalau CNY boleh sampai 10.30 kita tunggu. Mood malam raya. Betul lah. Cuba bayangkan kalau this one is July, August, September, October, July, August, September, October, November, and next August, September, July, August, September, October, November. So you see all the raya yang cuti yang akan do all the way August, September, October, November. Okay lah, tak ada apa-apa lah. Deepavali cuba bayangkan Deepavali nanti macam mana. Deepavali is in November, so you can imagine all our friends who celebrate Deepavali. So because you guys will finish on this November, right? So Deepavali ni yang lain tak ada lah, right? So cuba bayang Chinese New Year yang paling teruk tu, there is this one batch, Christmas pun dia, Chinese New Year pun dia, raya pun dia. So that's end of year batch. End of year batch is the one that started just before Christmas, but they will celebrate Chinese New Year and Raya. And then yang dalam Christmas tu tiba-tiba ada somebody the one who start suddenly somebody who has to do account. And then I have budak ni, dia buat account, his full time job is doing accounting, and then memang bila accounting end of year memang 1 month tak datang kelas. So for you to take also strategy bila. I think you are the luckiest one lah. Kena pray haji je kan. Sebelum ni apa, I think like one of the patch tu kena raya. Tengah raya pun dengan I pun alah, my family ajak pergi situ lah, and then my friend ajak buffet dinner lah, everything kan. Tahun ni kan raya lama tak buffet dinner kan, macam I pun macam tengah-tengah buffet dinner pun I boleh ngajar lagi. Yeah. And then like, banyaknya kelas cancel lah, I macam malas nak cancel kelas. And then like tengah-tengah buffet dinner, was opening my class, how are you doing, okay or not, okay or not, macam tu lah. Okay, let's take a 5 minutes break, and then untuk you kejar-kejar juga dalam masa 9:05 or something lah. 95 minit. Alright, so just now siapa tanya kan, we do, let's do lah, right? Let's do this. And then kalau habis kita habis awal lah, right? So for example, when the item is deleted, alright, I was supposed to hide the bottom part. So that's one thing, yeah. Second thing is when the page is refreshed, alright, the data should be there. Right, this is using local storage. And then I think something was all right. When the and then one more thing is when the table is empty, right? The second part should be hidden. Okay, so let's target this, and then once we do that, and then one more thing, I want to install Vue.js. So next week when we start, everything is installed already. Okay, so let's aim that 9-10 minit lah, 9-10 minit. Alright, so 8 minit lah bagi. Kalau H minta 30 minit, kita buat 8 minit today. Okay, sama boleh takut nanti lambat nanti. So that's why I can give you 15 minutes sebab nanti kesian. Sama just nama Mr. Navin check us while we're on break. Alright. Just now I say, alright, so I want this part, alright, to be hidden when it's empty. Alright, so I want this part to be hidden when it's empty. So what I'm going to do, inside my div, I will do here hidden equals to true. Alright, hidden equals to true, which means that it's going to be hidden lah. Alright, hidden equals to true. Same thing as well on the bottom part. Alright, on the bottom part also I will do hidden equals to true. Alright. So once I do that, alright, then it will be empty like this. Alright, so just add an attribute. So just now I was talking about element, now I'm talking about attribute. So just add an attribute hidden equals to true. Alright. So when do you unhide it? Bila nak unhide? When will you unhide it? You unhide it when you have something, right? When you have something which is maybe here, right? Maybe you can do it here. So if, all right, you can do, for example, if what's dot length equal bigger than 0, then document dot get element by ID. Alright, what is this called? Let's see this card. This card, this card, it does not have an ID, so give it an ID. So this one, for example, table section. So document dot get element by ID table section dot remove remove attribute itu kan, so remove attribute, right, hidden, else, right, document dot get element by ID table section set attribute hidden true. Okay, I try for a while. So Okay, and then BB, all right. All right, then select it. Up. So the table part is done. So the table part is done. Now you do the bottom part, right? The third part, right? It will be shown and hidden accordingly. Shown and hidden accordingly. ID set it on the cut, on the diff, right? But this one I can call it detail section. This one later you will need it, so I put it that right away. So detail section. So you have table section, you have detail section. So everything that you need to manipulate, you have to have an ID. That's why it's called DOM manipulation. Everything that you need to manipulate, you need to hack to give it an ID. Okay. Where the ID is it? ID is very easy. Yeah, just like this. Remove attribute hidden. Remove attribute here, right? Remove. My side no, my side no issue. Because how I know my side no issue, alright? Because at first it is hidden, but once I add it, it will be shown. So that's how you check if it's okay or not. Alright, first it will be hidden, and then it will be shown. So once you have done that, you will do the same thing for the bottom part pula. Alright, you will do the same thing for the bottom part. Ten line. Okay. Cover hari ni semua Okay. Alright. Anyone's managed to do it? Ini macam survivor ni. Satu section seorang keluar. Satu section seorang keluar. Tinggal berapa sekarang? 10 budak hitam. Okay, so same thing as well for the bottom part. Alright, when the button is pressed, which is somewhere over here, I will do document dot get element by ID detail section kan dot remove attribute hidden. Alright, and then when I delete it just now, where was it? When I delete it, I will do set attribute hidden true. Right. Okay. Delete. Oh, dua-dua hilang. Right, because it's empty, so sebab tu dua-dua hilang. If it's not empty, then kalau ada dua kan, kalau if there are two items, then one item left, and then when I delete the last item, then only both part will be deleted. Okay. Ada yang cuba, you kena cari tau, you kena cari, right? Because you use your logic, alright? I show you where to put, you use your logic and to find it already. It's actually ni, but you have to work from your logic lah sekarang ni. Delete press uh, and when the item delete press, you remove it. Set attribute hidden equals to true. And another one is you show it. So when the button is pressed, you want to show it. Right? When the button is pressed, you want to show it. Okay, anyone managed to do it? Ada wakil tak ni? So if this is a competition, anyone, any representative? Semua sedang mood raya hari ni. No lah. Ha. Say kalau tinggal satu kelas. Okay, last before the pin, local storage. Oh, sorry. Alright, so local storage is basically storing your data in your browser, right? That's what local storage is. Saving the data on your browser. You might think of it as a cookie, right? Sometimes you heard, right? Cookie. Something like cookie lah, but it's not really cookie, but you can imagine it as a cookie, right? Storing the data in your browser. There's a difference. Cookie actually have a end date. Right. Cookie normally have an end date. Let's say that the cookie will be stopped for 15 minutes. So cookie normally has an expiry date. Whereas local storage will always be there until you decide to clear cache. Yeah, when you clear cache, then only the data is gone. Right. So that's the difference between cookie and local storage. But normally the one that you're familiar one is cookie lah, right? Because every time you use cookie, you have to ask pop-up, right? There is a pop-up about cookie, but actually the difference is the expiry date versus no expiry date. Okay, so how do we do it? So we are going to use local storage to save the array and retrieve the array. We're going to save the array, the item just now, and retrieve it. So let's see. We will save it, all right, whenever there is a change on our table. So can you list me in which part there will be a change on our table? So we will save the data whenever there is a change on the table. So list down inside the code which part does it mean there is a change on the table. The part mana I need to save the data. Macam you save document lah kan. Add, delete, one more. Tiga nampak add, delete, and mark as done. Alright, so there are three parts: add, delete, and mark as done. So we do add first. Alright, we do add first. So somewhere over here, right? The code to save is local storage dot set item. Alright, so this is the first thing is the file name, macam the file name. So this one you can do, for example, what, the file name is what. And second one is the items that you want to save. You put json.stringify what's, right? So the file name is what, and then the item to be saved is what. So this is code to save data, right? First parameter is the file name. Second is the data to be saved. Alright, so you copy this line at the other two parts, which is when the item is deleted and also when user change. When user change ni tadi when user change the status tadi. Okay, so ini saya copy je. Alright, I copy it. I will put it where? I will put it when the item is deleted, which is inside the delete function. Mark as done, right? The idea is mark as done. And the second one, when the item is deleted, right? Just before refresh table lah. Mana-mana pun boleh actually. Okay, last moment of truth. You will do function load data, alright? Function load data. Kali ni je get item, alright? So if local storage dot get item watts is not equals to null, is not equals to null, then I will do watts equals to local storage dot get item watts, and then this one I will do JSON dot parse. Okay, so once you have done that, you add one more function, which is execute the function. So this is function definition. This is execute the function. Alright, so once I do that, I will just double check my code just now. What tracker, right? Alright, do. Dia dah free. Oh, ni semua ya. Oh, dah save already. Alright, so up. Tapi tak ada. BBB. Up. Ini yang lama punya kot ni. Alright, so let's see one more time. What's Oh, satu lagi reload it. Let's refresh it. Okay, so that's it. If you add your item, you refresh table, the data should be there. The data should be there. Right. The reason why I have the data is actually from my previous exercise. Tapi tak apa. Alright, you try to do it. Once you save, the data should be saved. Jadi boleh kan? Can you do as your final project as well kan? I check. Siapa tak siap ni, then buang markah. No lah, I nak buang yang apa booking website tu. So we can see today everyone is very inactive today. jQuery is actually it's not the same thing. jQuery is actually JSON is actually the data, right? It's an object. The object, that's what JSON is. It's the object. Kan, square bracket, curly bracket. That's actually JSON. jQuery is actually doing all this, all right, but using a simple code, right? So since you asked, I don't want to teach, but since you asked, I will just show you freecodecamp, right? But this one I don't. You want to do, you do lah, right? But I don't ask you to do it. So for example, under front end libraries, right? You have jQuery section. You can see, for example, kan this one. So it's like document.getElementById, right? Document.getElementById, but this is a shorter way. This is the shortcut of doing document.getElementById. This one. So basically, jQuery, whatever that you mentioned, is a library to simplify this code. From doing document.getElementById, you can also do something that is a shortcut version. Semua ada lah, right? Document.getElementById, remove element and everything, right? Everything is there, right? But it's a shortcut way. Right? Last time I teach it, right? But I didn't teach it because I replaced it with Vue.js. Because if you see, nanti bila I ajar Vue, you will see that jQuery popularity is going down, but Vue popularity is going up. So that's why I tak ajar Vue.js. Yeah. So it's all this thing. Is this the final product? Yes, this is the final product. So you want me? I'm sure that he want me to do it. So who managed to do it? Yeah, Maje. Where? So kalau I delete, actually I can just delete. Okay. Macam elok buat balik je tu. Membetulkan tu. So try cuti lama kan. So you can try to do it lah. You can, but if you want you do it well you try to understand the concept and then you do it. If you want to add delete all or anything, it's up to you. It's your creativity. You should know the code by now. Then you can do it. It's not that hard. Doing delete is more difficult than delete all. Delete all is quite straightforward. This one. All right, that's great. HTML4, no ni lah HTML4 sama je dengan sini punya. Where was it just now? I got it from ni. I got it from. I didn't change a lot. HTML4 is there. But I got it from Joel just now. I got it from Joel, but I just changed the style. HTML4 you just follow. You just follow the ni part. You just follow Joel punya. Ada sikit-sikit je tu. So but at the same time you have to think lah. Kalau ditinggal, you think where is it? Follow Joel's vegetable part. Okay, so any questions for this one? Okay. All right. So if everything is okay, all right, if everything is okay, all right, I need you to open your command prompt. So how do you open your command prompt? You have search here, all right? You type cmd on search, all right? It will open a command prompt, right? So that's for Windows. For Mac, you will do here terminal. Then this is what we call a command prompt. There will be things like this. So this is a command prompt. Okay. So once you open the command prompt, all right, I need you to type this npm install -g view CLI. So type, right? In Mac, you have to add sudo in front and then add the password, right? When they ask for a password, you do it. Once done, you will do view -v. All right. Once done, you will do how to command prompt from you type you have search, right? Search bar. You type cmd. CMD enter. Then it will open the command prompt. All right. After you have done it, then you press view -version. Asking for password, put your password. And then the password will not come out. Just enter. Just fill in the password. The password will not, you will not see the password, and then press enter. Okay. All right, it's downloading. CMD, not CDM. CMD. After CMD, Then you type npm install -g view CLI. So once you press cmd, the command prompt will come out. I think it's background black lah, right? Background black for Windows. Then you install it. It's okay, the one you ignore it. Once you're done, you do view minus version, you should get a number. For example, mine is 451.12. Okay, I think should be fine. Alias view session should be fine. Yeah, that one should be fine as long as when you do view minus version, you get a number, then it's okay. Wait, I'm checking for some others. Amiro got what error? You should get a number. What view minus version? See, you have a number or not? Same like Joel. But when you do view minus version, do you have a number? No, view minus version. See the command line. View minus version. Why is it minus v? It has to be view minus version. View minus version. Desmond, try one more time. That one is internet. Alias CLI npm install alias view /CLI. Correct, that one is correct already. Yes, that's what you're looking for. Desmond, try one more time. Amirul and Joel, confirm you should have, you do view minus version and then make sure that you have a number. Desmond, I think yours is more internet. So when you have a better connection, you try again. No, you have to do view minus version. Oh my god, I repeating it for 100 times. You have to do view minus version. Once you have a number, then it's okay. Yeah, Desmond, I think is the internet. Slower internet, maybe slower internet today. Later you tutup semua video-video, you try again. Or you can tutup the video now and then you try again. So it's a connection. Because we are downloading something. So that's why I do it today. Sebab I takut ada problem. Okay. Right, so that's why you just remember the thing. You just remember what to do. So Vue.js just add it somewhere. Okay, if you get number then it's okay. Up. So this one, Vue.js. Okay, so this one ya. Nanti you try buat deh. Kalau semua lupa, you buat this. You do this. Now, I want you to open your this one Finder. You call it Finder, right? What is it called? Explorer, right? Window Explorer. I want you to open your week 7 folder. Right, from your Explorer, open your week 7 folder macam ni . Right, for those who are on Mac also you do like this. Boleh open your Explorer. No, you open first on week. You open on week 7 folder first. Alright, so once you have done that, alright, so on top normally, kan, on top of this, Mac tak ada, so that's why I cannot imagine it to, I cannot terangkan to you because Mac don't have it. But on top of Windows, you have what we call an address bar, right? Address bar, it looks like this, right? So what I want you to do now is you try to click on the address bar, click sampai dia highlight everything, click until it highlight like this, and then you press CMD. Right? You press CMD, enter. Right? So that's what I want you to do for those who are on Windows. So open the folder. Alright. Look for week 7 folder. Alright. Click the address bar. Jangan tertinggal tau until it turns blue because it might be different. Type CMD and then enter. Right, so this is for Windows. For Mac, you're going to do you open terminal, type CD and then space, and then drag the week 7 folder into terminal. Alright, so macam ni lah. Alright, so Mac I can do. So you open the folder just now. Alright, type CD space, and then you drag week 7 folder into the terminal and then press enter. Right, so that's for Mac. For Windows, dia yang macam atas ni. Alright, so once you do that, you should see the word week 7 here. Alright, this is what we mean. Open CMD from the folder. Alright, open CMD from the folder. It should be created already. Remember when I teach you the first week? 1 week, 1 folder, right? So we are on week 7. So what was it? What was the rules? The rules are you have batch 1, batch 24, you have module 1, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 7. Kan, that's the rules that I mentioned masa mula-mula sekali when we do our week 1. So it's supposed to be there. Okay, so you should see the word week 7 here. You should see the word week 7. No, you guys tak perlu buat ni tau because you guys already the drag one is only for Mac. Okay, yang Amirul you have to follow this. You have to follow this. Nanti you akan dapat macam ni so you don't need to do the dragging part. The dragging part is only for Mac. You follow this. Open the folder. Look for week 7. Click the address bar until it turns blue. Type CMD and then enter. So until you get something like this. Alright. Don't follow what I show. What I show is for Mac. Correct. I have to be like that. Desmond, you jangan lupa ya ini ya. View not recognize means something is wrong with the installation. So you have to do back npm install -v. Sorry, npm install alias view CLI. So the internet connection. Okay. Alright, once you have this, alright, once you have yang sampai week 7 tu, you will do view create hello view. Alright, view create hello view. And then select default view 2 select default view 2. Ikut je arahan tu. View create hello view, select default hello view. Saya tutup video jap. Press Y, yes, press yes. Where do you Ash, have you created Ash, have you created a folder inside your week module 1? That's what I said the first week, right? Module 1 is 1 folder. Inside that, every week you have to create 1 folder. So this week are week 7 already. So just now yang exercise tadi tu sepatutnya berada di dalam folder week 7. So that's what the week 7 means because this is what we mentioned on the first week. Sebab tu saya cakap kalau you tak ikut, kalau if you forget this, nanti you akan lupa, right? One folder, 1 week. We are on week 7 now. So if you don't have that folder, then create that folder inside your batch, inside your module 1 folder. Okay, so that's for Ash. Amirul, are you on Mac or are you on Windows? If not, you share your screen, I show you. Share your screen, I show you. Because I cannot do it. I cannot show it because I don't have a Mac. So you show your screen, I show it. Where is it? I tak boleh buat. Nothing I can do. Ni. Yes, you type view create hello dash view. Yeah, kalau dah. Sambil you share your screen, I will show you where is it. Tu yang atas tu, yang batch 24 tu, tekan week 7. Tekan week 7 dulu, go inside week 7. So on top that, the atas tu yang ada perkataan week 7 tu, no, yang ada week 7 tu, bawah tu. That is actually an address bar. Kanan sikit, type kanan sikit, biru. As if you are trying to rename the kiri sikit. Kiri lagi. No, jangan tekan week 7, kanan sikit. As if you are click, then CMD. As if you are trying to rename the folder. Tekan CMD, type CMD, enter. So that's how you do it. Dah tekan dah CMD. Okay, then it will open inside week 7. So that's how you do it. Sebab I tak boleh buat sebab I tak do Windows. Once you are inside week 7 folder, you do view create hello dash view. So until you have this, get started with the following commands. Until you have that words, get started with the following commands. Okay, so once you do that, you follow je cd hello view npm run serve. Ikut je arahan ni cd hello view npm run serve. So cd hello view npm run serve. So once I do that, a website will come out. Alright, dia akan keluar macam ni and then you open this URL localhost 8080. You just open this URL localhost 8080. Right, you tunggu sampai ni keluar. Alright, you tunggu sampai ni keluar and then you open the browser on this address localhost 8080. So once you have something like this means view project already started. Okay, let's see how many manage to do it. Right, sampai you dapat website ni until you get this website. Yes, most probably due to connection. So you have to try when you have a better connection. Still got problem. What's the problem? Yes, share screen. npm install alias view/cli. No, you have you yeah. Okay. Enter. Enter. Joel, you scroll up see. Tu dah buat dah betul ke? Nak then cmd enter. Then view init apa? View init. Wait, kena tu. View create hello dash view. No, memang dia kena, dia memang dia akan open UCMD. Memang dia akan open UCMD. That's the thing. Itu sebabnya sebab you nak buka command tu dalam CMD yang dalam folder tu. And then press yes. And then select default view tu. Memang nak kena dia buka kat new CMD. Okay, what else? After you do ni jadi tak? Apa view minus version jadi tak? Kalau view minus version jadi dia okay. Then no problem. Then proceed to the next step, which is the view create hello view. Okay, Joel, view create hello view tu jadi tak? So proceed to the next part, which is the view create hello view. Until you get this, until you get this website. Okay. Okay, so anyone else has this page? Any follow instruction? No problem solving, no thinking. Yeah, you try to do lah. You try to do and see the video, everything. Kalau apa, you let me know. Or you can let me know on Friday as well. Friday we can check back. And that one should be okay. So you do then do the next step. Okay. Alright, ada yang sudah? Ada sudah. Once you are done, then it's okay. I stay here sampai siapa ni. And once you have this, it's okay. I'm going to be here anyway, so you let me know. Saya nak apa? Well, I'm going to be here, but let me turn on my camera. Tadi air ini sebab right. I turn on my camera for a while. I nak pergi ambil air sekejap, but you just tunggu sambung But later when you see me there, I'm back. Okay, so once you get the screen, then that's it. Kita boleh ni lah. I thought I want to finish early for you guys, but well, cukup lah 10 jam. But for those who, siapa yang sudah boleh ya? Once you have this, then okay ya. We will continue next week. Alright. Ash, kalau dah boleh ni ya. I'm stay here kalau kejap lagi rasa siapa ada problem. But if you got it, that's it.